Hey, how are you? I'm Ben. My Ben name is Tampa Ben or Benny Blader. And we have Alex here, and we're Auntie LN.
Hello. Thanks for the introduction. My name is Alex. This is Ben. We're team Auntie LN, your Lightning Node's super gossipy aunt. Some background. The Lightning Network, there's a lot of communication that goes on, and Lightning Nodes have a lot to talk about. You have to talk about coordinating channel opens and closes. Oh, that's the challenge. 2 seconds.
I think it's
Come on.
or did you mirror?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, there we go.
Lightning Nodes have a lot to talk about. Coordinating channel opens and closes, advertising liquidity, and just chit-chatting amongst operators. The Lightning Nodes are run by human beings, and they have to coordinate everything. But we have a problem. Operators typically use Telegram and Twitter as their primary modes of communication, but there's a lot of impersonations on these platforms, and the reputation of the platform, the reputation of the profile is completely disconnected from the Lightning Node. And this is a tremendous problem. Another thing, Lightning's communication protocol that's completely secure and bulletproof is called Gossip, and Gossip goes down with your node. So if your node goes down, you have to use one of these other protocols. So yeah, this is a prime example of what's wrong with these other protocols. So what do Lightning nodes need? They need a messaging protocol that's censorship resistant, verifiable with signed messages, and available when a node or a client goes offline. Can anybody think of one of these protocols? Absolutely. If only there was one, it's called Nostr. It's the thing that everybody keeps hearing about, censorship-resistant, verifiable messaging. Nostr has everything that a Lightning node needs to communicate with its peers. And one of the power features is that you can use multiple clients. So you can take your Nostr profile and use it across multiple clients. So if your one client goes down, you can always use another, and you still have a communication channel. So this is our goal. Attach Lightning to Nostr.
So that brings in Auntie LN, your Lightning Node's super gossipy aunt. So, so what do we need to do if we want to communicate over Nostr with our Lightning node verifiably using signatures? So what we came up with is we use the Medium Thunder Hub. It was something a lot of people have installed on their Lightning node, and it's something, if we get our fork merged, then it'll be available to anybody running on Umbrel or running Thunder Hub or Voltage customers. So what we do is we create a Nostr profile, just a regular kind 0 Nostr profile. And then what we do, we communicate with the node and actually sign a message with LND in this first implementation, signing the npub of the Nostr profile that is created. We did this with a new a new Nostr kind that is basically a node announcement, similar to like what the gossip message is, doing an attestation, broadcasting your public key along with the signature, with the message being your npub. So you're cryptographically tying that Nostr profile with your Lightning node pub key. So this is the data structure that we used inside Thunder Hub, so that when you create your Nostr profile on Thunder Hub, we create this kind 0. It's the exact same profile that you would use on any client, so that it's portable. So if my node goes down and I can't use my Thunder Hub client, I can go to I can plug my NSEC into Damus or Astral or Snort and be able to send a message to my peers. Attached to that is the node attestation, which is kind 80,081. And inside that content is your node's identity pub key, the signature with the message being your npub, and also the network. So we were testing on reg tests, so we kind of figured that we probably don't want to be looking at reg test if we're mainnet and vice versa. So this is an example. This is when we'll be getting into the demo, but this is what the Nostr profile. We added a little button on the sidebar menu for Nostr where you can import an NSEC or have it generate your own. So going into more of this kind 80,081 or this node announcement or attestation, the first part is the identity pub key, like I said. The signature is the Lightning node key with the message being your npub, again tying that Nostr profile, and then the network.
Yeah, so the kind 0 is compatible with any client. Like the really like a node announcement is two different messages. Yeah, we have like the kind 0, so you can use it on any client. But then we have this new kind of message, and the purpose of this note like is just for like verifying authenticity.
So I think one thing that's really cool that we did was with this new node announcement, we could subscribe to these and see what Lightning nodes are on the network. So what we do when we create the Nostr profile, when you spin it up on ThunderHub, is we create that profile, and then what we'll do is we'll make a call that I want to follow my peers. I want to discover the nodes that I'm connected to if they are using the same node announcement as well. So what we do is we get your Lightning node peers, gather those pub keys, and then we can subscribe to these node announcement messages and look and see if there's any matches of identity of the Lightning pub keys that are our peer. We can then validate that those are the correct signatures and that is actually the Lightning node that we are peered to, and then we can follow them. And what this allows us to do is in ThunderHub, we can create a feed of all of your peers. So if they go down, you can see their messages or any kind of announcement that they want to make. It automatically gets popped up on your dashboard. So yeah, getting into sending messages to peers if it goes down, it's a way of communicating with your peers in a verifiable way. And I think we're going to go to the demo, so we will switch these here.
Yeah, I mean, the idea of doing the extra like kind of node is that you can just query for that kind of node, and it's just like Lightning nodes, like that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so here I have just like a reg test environment with 4 nodes. So when you click on Nostr here, actually probably beef this up a little bit. So either you can import your secret key or you can generate a new key pair. So I'll click on this. So we go ahead and we generate the Nostr keys. And next what it's going to do is be creating the attestation, signing our node pub key to the npub of our profile. Might take a little bit. We'll wait for it here. Or make sure I'm connected to the relay. If my laptop went down, we'll check the logs.
Yeah, so this, what it's doing, it's, yeah, we did it. So what just happened, a lot happened in the background. We generated a new secret key. We generated the public key that was paired to that secret key. We store the secret key in the browser, and then we sign, we use the Lightning node's pub key, or we use Lightning node signer RPC to sign the npub and form this node announcement attestation. And then we announce that to the network, so everybody else can know to follow us. And this is our signature. So if people are wondering what our signature looks like, this is what it looks like.
So next, if I click on this button here, follow peers, this is what does the verification. So it will subscribe to those node announcements, find our peers that are subscribed to that, and then do the verification as well. So we know they're saying who they say they are, and we can go to our feed here. So I can see my peer Alice has done the node announcement message. Carol has as well. She says, alert, I'm running 15.3. My node will be down until Burek stops attacking LND. And then Bob says, for the love of God, please don't close your channels on me. As well, I have, I can also create a message from another. Excuse me. I think I have it. So Alice, that was me as Alice sending a message, and here I am as Dave. And I can see Alice put up another message that says, hey, how are you, SatSpy? Banks are down, but my node is up. So there's, I guess, that's our demo of what we got done. I think Alex is going to wrap it up and talk about some future considerations that we could do with this.
Cool. Can I have that thing?
Oh, yeah.
Cool stuff. So in summary, we have Lightning plus Nostr. Messages are backed by signatures. We have a messaging client that is verified by our Lightning node even when our node goes down. And effectively, what we created is an alternative secure transport layer for Lightning. Well, what does this mean that we can do? Well, there's a lot that's possible on Lightning when you have an alternative transport layer. This is just a proof of concept showing people talking to each other, but what about all of the other messaging that happens on Lightning? What can we do? So some ideas for the future. We want to write a NIP for this, actually publish the note type. Gossip over Nostr. This is like a natural extension. Any message that goes on between two Lightning nodes can be ported to Nostr, and ideally that this could help with some bandwidth issues on Gossip. That's a big worry of the future. And so some interesting, cool ideas is we saw that LDK made something really cool. It's called Rapid Gossip Sync, where they connect to a server and then download the graph like incredibly quickly. But what if our relays are efficient and they organize messages and drop the duplicate gossip, and we can do something like Nostr Gossip Sync, except it's even a better paradigm than Rapid Gossip Sync because every message is still signed. So we can do the Rapid Gossip Sync. Yeah, so it's a trustless RGS server. Some people ask like why we didn't use the existing NIP for delegation. The reason why is because people leak their endsecs all the time, and if you accidentally do that and it's tied to your Lightning node, that's a problem. So one idea is we could use badges to deprecate nodes. So yeah, that's one consideration. And then finally, putting it all together is if you have a better Gossip or you have an alternative to Gossip, then perhaps that this could end some of the Bolt 12 FUD with onion messaging. So yep, that's it. Absolutely. So Bolt 12 is a proposed set of changes to the Lightning Network, and there are proponents and opponents. And the opponents' opinion is that one of the protocol features that are added with Bolt 12 is this thing called onion messaging, and that is a requirement for offers and blinded paths, which aren't super important for this conversation. But basically, onion messaging will add a lot more traffic over Gossip, and there's concerns that Lightning nodes shouldn't be like a free messaging, quote unquote, free messaging server, that there should be restrictions on that. So if you didn't have to use Gossip for these point-to-point messages, and you had like an alternative, then this could alleviate some of that pressure. Cool stuff.
Thank you very much.